Hi everybody. So yesterday or the day, I don't know, a day or two ago, I posted a video and it was talking about something that happened when I was a teenager. And I I've been on my healing journey for a year and a half now, and the main reason I guess there were several reasons I posted that video, but I think one of the main reasons I posted that video is to one, make people aware that things happen, and those things that happen, sometimes bad things happen. And, I've heard the saying that why do bad things happen to good people? And, I don't agree with that comment because bad things can happen to anybody, and who says who's good and who's not? Um, just bad things happen, and sometimes bad things happen, and, nobody is. I'm not sure how I wanted to say that. I don't know. I just don't like that saying about why do bad things happen to good people, because everybody is inherently good and bad things happen to people all the time. And it's all about what you do with those things. But anyway, some of the reasons I posted that is because I want people to know that just because bad things happen don't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're not enough. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It doesn't even mean the the people who did the bad things or whatever, if you even want to call them bad. Like, everything happens for a reason, and everything has a purpose, and everything, and if, a lot of things are to teach you a lesson, or, to make you stronger, or to make you realize things. And I think what I got out of that thing that happened for me was that nobody's perfect, and not everybody knows how to deal with things. And that even though that thing happened, or those things happened for me, that it didn't change my heart. That, I was still always good to people. I still always cared about people. I still believe that there are good people, that there's a lot, that people are good. And, I may have lost that for a little while. I may have forgotten a little bit, because I guess it maybe puts some fear in you. But you don't have to hold on to that stuff. I guess that's my point. You don't have to hold on to those things. There are things that happened, and they are not who you are. And even as far as my parents, that thing happened. That thing happened, but that's not who they were. They didn't know how to handle that situation. And I could have done, things could have happened differently, but they didn't, and that's the way it happened. And I could have said no instead of yes when I said yes. I said yes because I was angry, and I wanted, I was doing it to be hurtful because I knew that they were going to be upset about it. And so I have to look at my part in it. And I guess my main thing is that I'm still who I always was. I can let that thing I can keep carrying that thing along with me and hold it against people. But I didn't. I guess somewhere I did. Somewhere in my subconscious mind, I hold on to that shit. And I didn't hold on to it towards them. I forgave them a long time ago about that stuff. And I guess I hold on to it for me. believing that I wasn't a good person because of that thing. And I am a good person. I've always been a good person. And that thing that happened, and the things I did, and the things anybody does, doesn't make that who you are. Like, people do things and people make choices, but that doesn't define you. It doesn't have to define you. I mean, you can let it define you if you want, but you don't have to. And I guess from what I've learned is that you hold on to that stuff and you think you deserve things. Like, you think you deserve, or you don't deserve good things, I guess is what I should say. And so you keep accepting less than what you deserve because you held on to that thing thinking that you aren't good enough or that you don't deserve good things. And I guess that's what I did. Like, you know, like, you attract people that aren't the best for you. And I guess the thing is that you don't have to accept that, you know. If you accept it, that's up to you. But when you think that's what you deserve, I guess, you know, you keep those things in your life. And I'm done with that. Like, and I've kind of been done with that for a long time. Like, I've learned to have boundaries. I think even before I realized I had boundaries. I mean, not always, but sometimes you hold on to things you want in your life because you think you're supposed to. Or you think, like, you have to, like, keep people in your life because, you know, society says so. I see so many people, like, that stay in a marriage because they made vows. And that's bullshit. If someone treats you like shit, you don't have to keep them in your life. If they're not willing to change and do better for you and treat you the way you deserve, you don't need that in your life. You deserve better, and choose you. Choose you. And that's where the whole church thing gets with me. Like, to make a vow that you're gonna freaking let somebody treat you like shit, that's what you think you're supposed to do. Like, that person treats me like shit, so I'm supposed to keep them in my life because I married them and made a vow. Well, did they make a vow to freaking treat you like a piece of shit? Like, did you make a vow that that's okay? I don't think so. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But you don't have to carry that stuff with you. Let that stuff go. And you deserve better. And you deserve good things. And you are enough. And you are good. And you do matter. So, all right, everybody. Love, peace, stay tuned.